Life can be a roller coaster of a ride, and sometimes the truth is hard to swallow. It's a tough pill to swallow. So, what I want to talk about today are five brutal truths about life. Stick with me because some of these are uncomfortable. The first thing I want to talk about is time. No matter how much we wish that we can have more time, our time on this earth and on this planet is limited. So, enjoy every moment, you know, because every moment counts. And once it's gone, it's gone. And you can't get it back. You can't redo it. You can't change it, So enjoy every second of every day and truly, truly live life to the fullest, and that might sound like such a cliche, but really, truly live life to the fullest. The next thing I want to talk about is failure. Failure is inevitable. It's going to happen. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us. Everyone fails. And at some point, you're going to fail. It's a natural part of life, and it's a natural part of the learning process in life. And the key is to learn from those failures and keep moving forward. Don't dwell on your mistakes. Don't beat yourself up and beat yourself down because of said mistakes. Move on, move forward, learn, process it, and keep growing. The next thing I want to discuss and I want to talk about is not everyone is going to like you. And that's a very big one for me, and it's important that you hear me and hear me clearly, because I think with social media, a lot of people fall into the trap of wanting to be liked by everyone and needing to be liked by people. Here's the truth. No matter how likable you are, no matter how kind you are, there will always be people who don't like you for whatever that reason may be. It can be simply because other people like you. It can be because they don't like the way you speak. They don't like the tone of your voice. That's not your problem to deal with. My suggestion is to focus on those who do like you. It's important to focus on those who appreciate us and not waste energy and time on trying to please other people, because the truth of the matter is you can't please everyone and you shouldn't try to. It's okay to not be liked by people. Trust me, life goes on. Don't look into it any further. If you see a comment, you see a video about yourself on why they don't like you and why they can't stand you, keep it pushing. Block them and keep it pushing. It's really that simple. The next thing I want to talk about is something that I also think social media has played a big part in these last few years. It's about happiness and how happiness is an inside job. Oftentimes we outsource our happiness to other people in certain things. External factors can influence our happiness, but true contentment comes from within. And it's up to you, it's up to us to cultivate a positive mindset and find joy in our everyday lives. Your happiness is on you. It's not on anyone else. You can't outsource that and put it on other people. Don't try to find happiness in other people to the point where it hinders you. Again, your happiness depends on you, and choose it every day. You have to choose happiness. You know what I mean? The next thing I want to talk about is change, and this is something I'm currently dealing with, and I guess you can say in a sense I'm also struggling with. And the thing that you have to remember about life is that change is constant. Life is always changing, and we have to adapt to new circumstances, no matter how uncomfortable they can be at times, no matter how difficult it may be to adapt to that change. we have to embrace it, because embracing change rather than resisting it can lead to personal growth and new opportunities. And although change is uncomfortable, it's extremely necessary for our well-being. Nothing changes as nothing changes. Everything happens for a reason. Sometimes change is the gateway to the next chapter in our lives. Sometimes it may hurt, sometimes it may not be what you want, but a lot of times it's exactly what you may need. So I want you to keep that in mind. I want you to remember that sometimes the truth hurts and it can be tough to accept, but acknowledging them can help you in so many ways. It can help you navigate life and all of its twists and turns. And also, it can provide you with a lot of resilience and a lot of wisdom. So, I hope this message finds you well. And I appreciate you for tuning in to another episode of A Quick Little Word Podcast. It's your boy, Chris Wright. Be sure to check out the links in the description for everything. So, check out the brand, facients.com. The merch is linked. This hat can be found at the website. So until next time, peace, love, and happiness.